Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." A simple statement, yet powerful in its truth. This sentiment was not just a mantra for Ford, but a guiding principle that underscored his journey. Born to a modest farming family, Ford's story is a testament to the power of self-belief and the tenacity to bring one's vision to life. In the late 19th century, Ford was just a young man with a dream. He yearned to build a car, not just any car, but one that was affordable and accessible to the everyday person. A radical idea at the time, given the fact that automobiles were considered a luxury, only within the reach of the affluent few. But Ford was not deterred. He was driven by an unwavering belief in his potential and a refusal to accept failure as an option. He was met with obstacles, skepticism, and countless failures. His early prototypes were deemed impractical, too costly, and even ludicrous, yet he held steadfast to his belief, his vision. He once said, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." And that's exactly what he did. Each failure was not an endpoint, but a stepping stone, a learning curve, a chance to refine his approach. And then came the Model T, a car that was robust, reliable, and importantly, affordable. It revolutionized the automobile industry. It was the manifestation of Ford's vision, a testament to his unyielding belief in his potential. Ford's journey was not linear, nor was it easy. But he chose to focus on the possibilities, not the obstacles. He chose to believe in his potential, not the limitations, and in doing so, he forever changed the course of history. And so Ford's story teaches us that our beliefs shape our reality. He believed he could, and so he did. Scene script. Thomas Edison, the man who lit up the world, once remarked, "Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." Let's delve into the journey of this remarkable man, a journey that was far from smooth, yet one that altered the course of human history. Thomas Edison, the name synonymous with the invention of the light bulb, is a testament to the power of persistence. Edison's vision was clear, and his resolve was unshakable. He wanted to bring light into the world, literally and figuratively, but the path to this monumental achievement was strewn with obstacles and countless unsuccessful attempts. Imagine this. Edison faced over 1,000 failed experiments before he could create a functional light bulb. Each failure was a blow, but Edison never allowed them to dim his vision. Instead, he saw each unsuccessful attempt as a stepping stone towards success, each failure as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to refine his approach. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This statement is not merely a play on words, but a reflection of his unyielding spirit. His belief in himself and his vision was so strong that he didn't see these attempts as failures, but as lessons. Edison's journey wasn't just about inventing the light bulb, it was about demonstrating the power of persistence. It was about proving that if you have a vision and the grit to pursue it relentlessly, no amount of setbacks can stop you from turning your dreams into reality. He proved that the only real failure is giving up, that success is not about never failing, but about getting up each time we fall, about pushing forward even when the odds are stacked against us. Edison's story reminds us that success often lies just beyond the point where most people give up. So the next time you face a setback, remember Edison. Remember his journey, his tenacity, his unyielding spirit, and let his story inspire you to never give up, to keep pushing forward, because who knows, success might be just around the corner. As J.K. Rowling, the creator of the magical world of Harry Potter, said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Imagine a woman, single, penniless, and with a child to support. She's been through a failed marriage, jobless, and is barely scraping by on welfare. This was the reality of J.K. Rowling in the mid-90s. But instead of succumbing to despair, she used her adversities as stepping stones, transforming them into opportunities. Rowling, the woman who would go on to write the best-selling book series in history, spent most of her days in cafes, writing on scraps of paper while her baby daughter slept beside her. She was rejected by 12 different publishing houses before one finally took a chance on her. It wasn't an easy journey, but she was fueled by her passion for storytelling and an unwavering belief in her characters. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. What if Rowling had given up? What if she had decided that her adversities were too great, that her dreams were unattainable? We would never have known the magic of Hogwarts, the bravery of Harry, the wisdom of Dumbledore, or the cunning of Voldemort. We wouldn't have the life lessons these characters have taught us, the inspiration they've given us to face our own adversities. But Rowling didn't give up. She transformed her adversity into an opportunity. She took her struggles, her experiences, and channeled them into her writing, creating a world that millions of people around the globe have fallen in love with. She used her rock bottom as a solid foundation to build an empire of words and imagination. In our own lives, we too face adversities. They may not be as extreme as Rowling's, but they are there nonetheless, and it's up to us to decide how we respond to them. Do we let them defeat us, or do we transform them into opportunities? Rowling's journey teaches us that sometimes our greatest adversities can become our greatest opportunities. And that, my friends, is the power of transforming adversity into opportunity. The legendary Steve Jobs once stated, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." Now, let's delve into the life of this extraordinary innovator. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, was a man who was not afraid to embrace change. He was a visionary who challenged the status quo and dared to dream big. But his journey was not always smooth sailing. In 1985, Jobs was dismissed from the very company he had helped to build. It was a period of turmoil and uncertainty, yet Jobs did not let this setback deter him. Instead, he used this time to recalibrate, to learn, and to grow. He founded Next, a computer platform development company that was eventually bought by Apple. He acquired Pixar, which revolutionized the animation industry. It was a period of transformation, of embracing change, and it set the stage for what was to come. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, he brought with him a renewed sense of purpose and a willingness to innovate. He led the development of groundbreaking products like the iMac, iPhone, and iPad, forever changing the way we interact with technology. The man who was once ousted from Apple was now leading it to unprecedented levels of success. How was Jobs able to do this? It was his ability to embrace change that was the key to his success. He understood that change is not something to be feared, but rather something to be welcomed. He knew that it was only through change that true innovation could occur. Jobs' story is a testament to the power of embracing change. It shows us that even in times of uncertainty and adversity, there is always an opportunity for growth and innovation. It reminds us that we should not fear the unknown, but rather we should welcome it with open arms. Jobs' story teaches us the power of embracing change and trusting in our journey, even when the path is unclear. We may not always be able to connect the dots looking forward, but we can trust that they will somehow connect in our future. So let's embrace change, let's welcome the unknown, and let's continue to innovate. Each of these stories carries a powerful lesson for us all. They are narratives of ordinary individuals who achieved extraordinary feats, not by chance, but by embracing certain values and principles that guided their path to greatness. Let's take a moment to revisit these lessons. Henry Ford, an emblematic figure in the automotive industry, taught us the power of belief. His vision was seen as far-fetched, even impossible by many, but he believed in his idea with unwavering certainty. His story serves as a testament to the fact that belief in oneself and one's ideas can fuel the engine of success, transforming the impossible into the possible. Next, we have the story of Thomas Edison, the man who lit up the world. His journey underscores the importance of persistence. Despite countless failures, he never gave up on his quest to invent the electric light bulb. His unyielding persistence is a reminder that success often lies just beyond the point where most people decide to quit. Then we have J.K. Rowling, the brilliant mind behind the Harry Potter series. She transformed her personal adversities into an opportunity to create a world of magic and wonder that continues to captivate millions around the globe. Her story teaches us that adversity can be a catalyst for creativity and innovation if we choose to view it as such. Finally, we look to Steve Jobs, the visionary co-founder of Apple. His journey illustrates the power of embracing change. Jobs was not afraid to venture into the unknown, to disrupt the status quo, and to innovate relentlessly. His story encourages us to welcome change, as it often paves the way to progress and breakthroughs. These stories remind us that with belief, persistence, resilience, and an openness to change, we can shape our destinies and achieve our greatest potential. So, as we navigate our own paths, let's remember these lessons and let them guide our steps towards achieving our own extraordinary feats.